EA Sports just dropped what may be the biggest update of the entire Madden season. And I'm here to go in depth of this update in the new Be All Madden update to Madden 26. And basically what this update is, I'm not going to go into extreme detail or read over too many of the dev notes from it. I'm just going to give you a basic rundown. Again, like I do with most of these update videos, if you'd like to see and go in depth for yourself, I'll post a link in the description box to the dev notes for it. But basically, it's a homage to Madden in light of Thanksgiving coming up in the upcoming week. Because everybody knows when it comes to the NFL and Thanksgiving, the first thing you think of is Madden. You think of his iconic color commentary over those games. You think of the turducken and things of that nature. You think of the legendary moments and legendary games with the legendary players. And that's what EA Sports brought to the game in this new Be All Madden update. And it isn't just a scenario where you have these all Madden teams facing off against each other, with Madden being on the sideline for both these teams, but they also added things to all of the different phases and aspects of the games, like Ultimate Team, Superstar Mode, Franchise Mode, you name it, so on and so forth. They incorporated Coach Madden in every phase of the game, and I love it, all the way down to the backdrop, the graphics, the gameplay, or not gameplay, but the visuals in the background. It is no longer cutscenes of different players at the main menu. It's cutscenes from images and videos of Coach Madden on the sideline. And it's only right. It's only right. I felt like ever since Coach Madden had passed, they should have incorporated something in every Madden, shedding more light on Coach Madden, since if it wasn't for him, there would be no Madden video game. So I'm glad that they incorporated this, but I feel like going forward, they should do something like this every Madden, and not just for the holiday of Thanksgiving. You should do it from the jump, because after all, like I mentioned just a moment ago, if it wasn't for Coach Madden, you wouldn't have a Madden video game. So just to briefly read over some of the stuff they give you a rundown on, it says, we're celebrating the legacy of Coach John Madden with our latest title update. Be All Madden is coming, and it's a tribute to the man who helped define football for generations of players and fans. This update brings Coach's spirit to every corner of Madden NFL 26. Take the field in the All Madden Legacy game, where the historic All Madden team faces off against today's NFL superstars in a clash of eras, featuring new presentation, commentary, and audio honoring the voice that taught the world how to love football. In franchise mode, step into greatness as Coach Madden himself with the all-new Master Motivator archetype, complete with new coach abilities, play sheets, and playbooks inspired by his original game designs. Pursue greatness in Superstar Mode with a new quest line inspired by Madden's core football philosophies, and build your roster in Ultimate Team with the program celebrating the legends and playstyles that define what it means to be all Madden, or on our upcoming Ultimate Team program soon. So it basically follows that up by showing the actual roster for the All Madden team and the legends of today, which features, as far as the All Madden team is concerned, on offense, you got Peyton Manning, LaDainian Tomlinson, Mike Allstott, Jerry Rice, Randy Moss, Tony Gonzalez, Joe Thomas, Larry Allen, Jason Kelsey, Randall McDaniel, and Jonathan Ogden. And as far as the defense is concerned, you got J.J. Watt, Reggie White, Aaron Donald, William Perry, Lawrence Taylor, Junior Seau, Derek Brooks, Deion Sanders, Lester Hayes, Sean Taylor, and Brian Dawkins. So it's an elite squad for the All Madden team, but the legacy roster, or the NFL Superstars roster, isn't all that bad either, in Josh Allen, Saquon Barkley, Kyle Juszczyk, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, George Kittle, Trent Williams, Quentin Nelson, Creed Humphrey, Quinn Miners, and Lane Johnson on the offensive side. And as far as the defensive side is concerned, the starters would be Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons, Chris Jones, Jalen Carter, Bobby Wagner, Fred Warner, Zach Bond, Patrick Surtain II, Jalen Ramsey, Antoine Winfield Jr., and Derwin James. And special teamers, you have Brandon Aubrey and Michael Dixon for the NFL superstars of today. So they give you many options and ways to celebrate Coach Madden. If you want to play the legacy game, you simply go into quick play and it's the very first thing that pops up. And like they mentioned in the presentation, they actually have new commentary that sheds light on Coach Madden himself. They also have new audio from Coach Madden himself talking about certain players, like some of his favorite players like LaDainian Tomlinson and so on and so forth. So new things added, as well as a post-game celebration where the winning team gets to go feast on the turducken that is so synonymous with Coach Madden himself. A great touch for them to put in the game. And again, they added new features celebrating Coach Madden in all of these different game modes. They also added new sights and sounds of greatness celebrating Coach Madden, like all new commentary lines, legendary Madden calls, throwback theme music, team select, post-game celebration, so on and so forth. And they go in detail on these different things. And like I said, I'm not going to read out everything. I'm just going to give you the gist of what was added. So if you want to see and read in depth what all new commentary they brought in, the legendary calls, throwback theme music, and all of that, I'm talking like iconic Madden NFL 06 theme songs. They return now in this new Be All Madden update. So if you want to check out and read exactly what was added, I'll go ahead and link that in the description box for you. Not only did they add a new Madden archetype for your coach when going into franchise mode, they actually give you the ability to play as Coach John Madden himself under the condition that you select the Las Vegas Raiders as your team. In the event that the Raiders is your team that you select for franchise mode, you have the option to either create a coach, keep Coach Carroll, or select John Madden as your coach. So that is a fantastic touch for them to put on the game. It also says that they've added a unique Coach Madden jacket that you can rep on any of your custom coaches, which is amazing. That might be something I might have to go do, toss on Coach Prime in my Jaguars franchise rebuild. It says new Coach Madden abilities and play sheets. It says we're honoring Coach Madden's legacy with a set of new abilities and play sheets that capture his core football philosophies, from pounding the rock to teaching the game the right way. Boom, run it right at him. Boost to help the offensive run game. And the philosophy behind that, Coach Madden believed in winning up front, playing physical, running downhill, and controlling the tempo through a relentless ground game. The next one will be make them cover it all, which is a boost to the offensive play action pass game and wide receivers. And the philosophy behind that, once defense is sold out to stop the run, Madden dialed up deep shots and quick passes to keep them honest, forcing them to defend the whole field. The next one would be win with 4, boost to the defensive line, pass rushing, and the philosophy behind that would be that the defense starts in the trenches. Madden preached pressure with front 4, freeing linebackers and DBs to fly around and make plays without blitzing heavy. Some other ones would be jam them up, teach them up, all Madden effort, and find the right guy. So that would do it as far as the abilities are concerned. Next would be the play sheets, and you have old school football, which control the game with balanced power formations. The philosophy behind that, Coach Madden preached balance and control, win at the line, mix power runs with timely passes, and dictate the game's rhythm by keeping defenses honest and on their heels. So a lot of this is a little repetitive, so I'm not going to really get into like the philosophies on this stuff. And the other play sheet would be hit them at the line, which is tough defensive pressure out of 4-3, 3-4, and nickel formation. So now we'll get into some of the gameplay updates. You have mid-season X Factor shuffle. So new X Factors in the game. You have Puka Nacua, X Factor, Double Me, Short End Elite, Mid End Elite, Route Technician. You have Baker Mayfield. His X Factor is Brick Wall. Jonathan Taylor, his X Factor is Freight Train. Dak Prescott, his X Factor is Run and Gun. Jackson Smith and Jigba, his X Factor is Double Me. Jahmyr Gibbs, his X Factor is First One Free, but he also has Human Joystick, which is one that has never been seen outside of Ultimate Team. But now, here you have it outside of Ultimate Team. As far as the new superstars are concerned, you have Jared Goff, Pocket Deadeye, Tyler Warren, mid-out elite, short-out elite, Jake Ferguson, mid-in elite, short-out elite, Matthew Stafford, set feet lead, long-range Deadeye, Devon A-Chain, backfield mismatch, Devin Lloyd, pick artist, short route KO, Jordan Love, tight out, sideline Deadeye, Rico Dowdle, tank, Bucky Irving, jukebox, human joystick as well, Leonard Williams, El Toro and Bogo, Garrett Bowles, secure protector, Nick Bonito, edge threat. Now, players who are no longer designated as X Factors, you have Travis Kelce, Matt Milano, Jair Alexander, AJ Brown fell from the ranks, Kyle Hamilton. Ironically, after the massive debut that he had, Quinnen Williams himself. I imagine if he keeps up the performances like he put on Monday night, he'll regain that back not too long from now. So no longer designated as superstars, you have Cooper Kupp, DJ Moore, David Njoku, Tua Tagovailoa, Matthew Judon, Evan Ingram, Marlon Humphrey, Alvin Kamara, Chris Olave, Nick Chubb, Marshawn Lattimore, and Tyreek Woolen. Gameplay general updates, you have addressed unrealistic QB speed boosts when doing the QB juke in the backfield without holding sprint. Now that's one I've been seeing popping up everywhere, whether it be YouTube, TikTok, whatever. Everybody's trying to teach and train people how to do this speed boost glitch or whatever. And of course, the more videos and things like that come out, things like this are going to get addressed. So that's no surprise there. It also says improved defender pursuit. So they now maintain a containment pursuit angle against QB juke. Fixed an issue preventing an audible to a new defensive play when a receiver is in motion during an auto motion play. Returned Raiders running back Ashton Genty's signature pre-snap stance to the upright stance. Tuning to make ice the kicker more consistently trigger in appropriate situations. Change the route in the gun bunch X-Nasty Y flat goal line play to a more authentic route. Fixed an issue where changing wear and tear subs at play call would reset all other coach adjustments. Didn't know that that was actually an issue in the game. Addressed an issue where blitzing an off-ball linebacker or mugging the A-gap with your user would sometimes result in a D tackle coming free against a double team block. Interesting. That's one I didn't know existed either. And then lastly, it says defensive pass rushers now disengage earlier when the QB starts to scramble out of the pocket. So they have some things about AI play, modified AI run game, play calling logic, reduced unnecessary skill moves by ball carriers, improved AI QBs taking unnecessary sacks, improve AI QB decision making, so on and so forth. As far as playbooks, says this update is featuring a robust update to our playbooks. We have added over 1,000 plays to various playbooks, including 17 new formations and 280 plus new plays throughout. Some offensive playbook additions. You got 49ers has new additions. Bears, Bengals, Bills, Broncos, Browns, Bucks, Cardinals, Chargers, Chiefs, Colts, Commanders, Cowboys, Dolphins, Eagles, Falcons, Giants, Jags, pretty much a whole slew. Everybody in the league actually has updates is what it looks like. You also have Ben Kurt's dimes. So I'll post screenshots of the plays that were added in these playbooks up on the screen. And again, if I miss something, the link is in the description box. And it also mentions that 280 plus new plays are coming as well, all pulled from the real NFL season. Here are some of our favorites. Then they show a list of plays from the Bengals, Chiefs, Cowboys, Dolphins, Jaguars, Lions, Patriots, Rams, and Steelers. So not only did they add over 1,000 new plays, but they're bringing 280 plus new plays. So that is huge, and that's going to bring some new flavor to the game, as if the game didn't have the added flair and flavor that it does now. So it also says we've added several new defensive formations designed for passing situations where defenses want to show pressure pre-snap and disguise whether they're bringing the blitz or dropping into coverage. So it says nickel load double mug, 2-4 load double mug, 3-3 load double mug. The playbook updates, you have the Broncos, Browns, Buccaneers, Cowboys, Dolphins, Falcons, Giants, Patriots, Raiders, Rams, Ravens, Saints, Steelers. So not exactly everybody in a league like the offensive playbooks, but a lot of people are getting a slew of new plays and formations added to their playbooks. Moving on, so playbook fixes, it says addressed an issue in 3-4 cover 3 match plays in which curl flats were used instead of seam flat assignments. Then it also says addressed a show blitz alignment issue with 3-3-5 penny 3 high formation. Now, presentation, it says added a hip hop legend starting the terrible towel twirl in Pittsburgh. I got a feeling that is probably more than likely Snoop Dogg, but don't hold me to that. I haven't checked it out myself. Added a Seahawks legend raising the 12th man flag in Seattle. Added a beloved raccoon plunging the sword of honor in Tennessee. Fixed the camera popping in the pre-snap camera in Superstar of the League. Fixed an issue with the camera popping that would occur after an interception in Superstar of the League. Fixed the issue with the broken camera that could appear after defensive replays in the halftime show and weekly recap. Fixed the issue with the Pro Bowl text appearing in the touchdown banner for Superstar Showdown. Now going into some of the franchise mode ads, it says wear and tear sliders have been added to the game. And some of the things that you can adjust as far as the wear and tear sliders are concerned would be per play impact, tackle impact scale, hit stick impact scale, cut stick impact scale, catch tackle scale, timeout recovery, end of quarter recovery, halftime recovery, per game recovery, per week recovery. And again, they have the description of what exactly those things are impacting. I'll throw that up on the screen for you as well. Also, there is now coach ability tuning towards blocking and pass rush modifiers, offensive ability modifiers, defensive ability modifiers, and they have a list of each one and a description on there. Again, more things that I will throw screenshots up there for. You also have attribute boost abilities, upgrade, downgrade, and knockout goals. And they also updated play sheets like Max Protect, Mug Life, the Manifesto, Deep Freeze, so on and so forth. Then you have UI updates, art, added gold NFL shield for NFL award winners. That's dope. I like that. The following players will now sport the gold NFL logo on their jersey in game. MVP, Josh Allen. Offensive Player of the Year, Saquon Barkley. Defensive Player of the Year, PS2. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Jaden Daniels. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Jared Verse. I wonder if this is just a thing for just like those players in like Play Now and head to head, so on and so forth. I wonder if when you're in franchise mode, this also works for the guys that win it yearly in franchise. I guess only time will tell. We'll see. They also added player likeness updates for the following players. You got Brandon Jones for the Broncos, who has been in the league forever. Oh, look, Chase Brown, who was actually in the last update, but never actually made it in that update. Then you have Spencer Rattler and Bucky Irvin. Yes, it is only 4 players. Technically, it's 3 players because one of the players was supposed to be in the last likeness update. So it seems like this list is getting smaller and smaller each update that comes out. So certain guys that you would typically be looking for, like George Pickens and Shedeur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel, people like that, so on and so forth, I wouldn't expect them no time soon. So that's going to do it. That's going to wrap it up for this most recent title update for Madden. Y'all let me know how y'all feel in the comment section. Do y'all feel like this is a big win for the Madden gaming community, for Madden himself, the Madden franchise? Do y'all feel like it's an L? Do y'all feel like it's moving in the right direction? You let me know in the comment section. And as always, if you're here for the first time or you're returning and you haven't liked or subscribed already, please do so. Click that notification tab so you can stay up to speed with more Madden 26 content like tips, tricks, tutorials, franchise content, team builder content, draft content. We'll have it here. Again, I appreciate you all for tuning in. That's been my time. Till next time. Peace.